Hey gang, this is Mike with my real estate dojo, and I'm a very, very, very big believer of free work. And if you're an entrepreneur, it doesn't matter if you're a real estate investor, if you want to be a photographer, if you want to be a personal trainer, whatever it is, that you have to put in the free work, okay? Let me give you an example. When I graduated college at UNT, I had $100 and decided to live in my car. When I started my moving company, what I did was I didn't have no truck, I didn't have no helpers, I didn't have anything. I actually had to rent the vehicle. What I did was I would provide my customers free boxes, bubble wrap, and tape, okay? And on top of that, I would do free delivery. So what that means is, in the moving business in Dallas-Fort Worth, you know, Dallas-Fort Worth is pretty big. You have places like Royce City all the way down to, let's say, Haltom City and scattered between, okay? But I would deliver boxes to people. And at that time, I was charging $69 an hour for a two-man crew in a truck. And the crew was me and my helper, okay? That's how I started. And so I would charge $69. There was no fuel charge, no service fees, no gas, nothing. I would give the boxes for free. I would deliver the boxes to my clients. And I don't know if you ever guys bought moving boxes. They're not cheap, man. They cost a good grip, okay? And again, I was just charging, you know, $69 an hour, 2 hour minimum, would come out to $138. By the time I paid my boxes, by the time I paid my gas, by the time I paid my helper, basically I would go there and work for free and just break even, okay? And so from there, I started moving this little big rock called inertia and getting the ball moving. Once the ball was moving more, you know, I stopped the delivery, free delivery, and I told the customers, hey, I'm still giving the boxes. You guys got to come to my office to pick it up. From there, I went to eliminating the free boxes, and then from there I went to adding more prices, increased prices from like charging $100 an hour plus maybe $100 of fuel charge, a trip charge, transportation fees, and a bunch of different I don't want to say gimmicks, but you know, bunch of junk fees to increase the rate, and which is normal, which is what everybody, all the other moving companies were doing at the time that I started with doing it for free. And then I went and I actually started charging more than what my competitors at my level were, okay? The ones that I matched up with in the weight class, charging way more. And so the point of the story is that I started with free. I didn't make any money, just broke even. And eventually the free, like a rocket ship, the extra heavy baggage flew off, and boom. Once I had inertia moving, I started charging more and more money. Let me give you an example of my students, okay? A photographer. I first told her, hey, you should take some free pictures, okay, of people to put it up there. And after that, we should charge very, very, very cheap to build your profile, because that's the most important thing, because what I call the ice cream effect. The ice cream effect is, if you ever seen an ice cream truck man driving a hot summer day, he or she may be driving for quite a while and no one will stop him. But once they get stopped, there'll be a line of people there. And the reason for that is called the ice cream effect, because my dad sold ice cream in Oak Cliff and I had to go with him in the summers. That once people saw, other people will come. And the line will just, you know, he'll be there for 10, 20 minutes. Just making some money, you know, 5 cents, 10 cents collecting for these little kids, selling them ice cream or you know, or gum, whatever you want to call it. But coming back to my point to my student is that what we first did is take a couple of free shots of people to add to our profile. Then we charged like $49. Very cheap, dude, okay? We did everything for the customers. We did the instant delivery, like 24-hour delivery. We give them the royalties of their photos so they can use it. Like she got a client that did the book printing, or she got another client that got into the D magazine, and we give the client, for that small amount of money they charge, all the rights to their photos. We did airbrushing. We did all these cool things that other people charge a shitload of money for, with a slower delivery, and then you don't have the rights to your pictures. If you're a realtor photographer, hit up my friend, and I'll put the URL at the bottom. But eventually, once her profile starts building and building and building, what we start doing is charging a lot of money for it, And what I want to tell you is that there's different types of customer audience, okay, that you're going to get. When you charge free, you're going to get a certain type of customers. When you charge, a low level, you're going to get a different type of customers. When you charge middle, you get a different type of customers. And when you charge a lot of money, you get a different type of customers. So you have to understand this variable, okay? But whenever you're a professional, if you're a realtor, if you're an investor, it doesn't matter. First, you might have to do the job for free, or get your commissions and give it all out. Or if you're an investor, not make that much money, just a little potato, dude, okay? And get experience. That's why I like working for free, okay? Now, if you're new, or if you're doing something you really love, like writing a book or being a speaker like me, or you want to be a personal trainer, you want to be a photographer, and you really, really love this shit, then the best thing is don't charge any money, because when you charge low amount of money, you get crummy customers. And what I mean by crummy customers, they're just like, the ones that call you and they're not willing to pay online and have all these fucking questions and just like bloodsuckers. So it's better to help these people out totally for free. Okay, like for what I do is I help people out totally for free. So it's better for me not to charge any money. Help everybody out I can, okay? And same thing I told my student. Whenever you charge, when she charged $49, she got realtors, but they were like the crummy realtors, the ones that were like pain in the ass. They had like all the objections in the world, like you didn't do this right, even though we were delivering them royalty-free images with instantaneous turnaround time, 24 hours. We're doing the photo editing, all this good stuff that they would have to pay arm and a leg, and she did a great job. They just weren't appreciated because that's the mindset they were in. That's why they were making, they were only willing to pay $50. When she raised her prices to $200, she got a whole different type of customers that book online. They're very, very happy. They're the ones that are the 5%ers. They're very successful. They do multiple deals. Like they book online. They're very happy, and it's like the same exact work, the exact quality. So the point is, if you love your craft, if you want to be a writer, you want to be a bodybuilder, whatever it is, you want to be a personal trainer, and you love this shit, I recommend not to work for the money. Work for free. Help all these people out, the top end people and the low end people, and truly care and give everybody. Okay. After a while, you gotta just be able to know what customers you want to deal with. For me, I just want to deal with the elite. I want to only deal with the 20% that are going to give me 80% of my business. I don't want to be servicing everybody. It's just not worth it for me. That's one of the reasons I didn't like the moving business, because there was a lot of paying customers that paid me, but the money wasn't worth it because it was such a pain. Okay, now I want to get into a business where I only take the 20%, and the 20% gives me 80% of my money, and that's exactly what I taught my students. Is first you build your profile, you work for free, then while you're doing that, you're getting to understand your audience. Who's the pain? What kind of questions they have? What are the objections? Are they being fair? And then you get to know your audience, okay? Because when you charge low, believe it or not, there's going to be some rich people that are going to willing to just try you out, and they got a shitload of money, right? So she got clients that were like willing to do the 50, but they were willing to pay the 200 or 300, okay? But just to try out. But she got an experience of, what does it taste like to eat at McDonald's compared to a Whole Foods hamburger, okay? Or a Walmart apple compared to a Whole Foods apple. And she got to taste and everything between. Then she decided what she wanted to focus on as her audience. And that's exactly the key. And the reason you should do it for free is because you get that experience really quick. You get to taste everything really quick. And you really realize who you want to target, who your audience are, and you really get to help out the people you couldn't help out before. Because let's say right now I want to deal with the elites, the people that have only businesses that make $1 million or more. That's why my coaching is $25,000. I don't want to deal with people that just starting out. I have free stuff with them. They have to spend their time, energy, learn the stuff, make some money. If they decide to invest in themselves, great, I can help them out. If they want to go party and buy bling stuff, then that's great for them too. But the elite, they already have the money, they already know what they want, they just need my systems, my guerrilla marketing, and to help them to take them next level. And that's what I'm going to focus on. But what I'm going to show you is, when you work for free, you have the power to choose who you want, because you get to interact with the very crummy customers, like the people that I picked up. People call me when I was doing free coaching, guys. I swear to God, I have videos. They call me, they just came off the bus, they had only a backpack. I picked them up, put them in a hotel, give them food. See, these are the people that I tried everything to help them, but they didn't take the actions to help themselves out. And I realized that, hey, these crummy customers, no matter whatever you do for them, they're not going to do shit for you, because they're not going to do shit for themselves. And if they're not going to do shit for themselves, they're not going to do shit for me, because the amount of time and energy and money I invested into them, they're not going to give me shit because I don't appreciate it, because they didn't have no skin in the game, okay? But working for free allowed me to work with crummy customers, medium customers, great customers, and elite customers. And I realized where I fit in, okay? And that's the power I'm going to give you with free work. Because when you do free work, you're able to learn so much. You're able to help out the crummy customers, the medium customers, all the customers, okay? And then you decide which one you want to say is crummy and which one you're going to say is a great customer, and who you want to put your time and energy into, guys. Now, that sounds like kind of mean, but I'm trying to be honest with you, because if you're a business owner, then you know that there's this 20% customers will give you 80% of your fucking headaches, dude. They're just the pain of the fucking pain. And I teach them, don't deal with those fuckers. It's just a headache, dude. What you want to focus on is the 20% that give you 80% of your business. That's the key, okay? Or you could focus on the other 80%, okay? Not the cream. But what I've also realized is that it takes this amount of work to deal with a crummy customer. It takes the same amount of work to deal with $1 million customer. The payout is humongous here. And the crummy customer is just going to go talk shit behind your back because they're ignorant. They didn't understand, savings, how to make money, the responsibility of when you make money not to go party and not to go buy stupid shit and save it and invest in yourself and they didn't understand that. Well, the person that was a $1 million person, had a $1 million business, a law firm, a doctor's firm, a car business, they understood the value of reading books. They understood about taking their money and reinvesting it into remarketing and not going bling and then getting mad at you because they're not doing more deals, okay? So what I'm trying to tell you is, if you work for free, the world is yours. If you chase the fucking money, you're always going to be like, please pay me, please pay me. That brings me into a great question. I had a customer, and I'm not going to say their name or anything like that because I don't like to gossip. I'm going to reach out to them and let them know. Maybe they're watching this and this is a message for them. But I'm going to say they're he. Okay? They have so much talent, dude. They write so better than me. They're fucking they have a book. I mean, all these great things, man, that I wish I could be. But I'm not, right? They have all these things. But they're buying my fucking product, right? So I reached out to them, I reached out to all my customers, and, appreciate them and thank them, and got to know that, hey, they had a book. I told them, hey, you know what? I can help you guerrilla market this shit and sell it. And she said, hey, I'm willing to, work for free for you and do some writing. But I don't like people working for free for me. So I hired my own writer, and we did 1 or 2 products. And then, I realized that I need actually 2 or 3 copywriters, sales copywriters, instead of 1, because I have so many products that I'm making. So I reached out to her and said, look, I'm going to hook you up. I'm going to offer you a job and pay you for this and allow you to rub elbows with me. And I said, what do you charge for this? And so check this out. She said he charges $350. I said, you know what? That's fair. What is your experience in sales writing? I have no experience in sales writing. Nothing. Okay, I could tell that because the way she talks, and I quickly read her book, that she's a great writer, but she has no experience in sales. And I thought to myself, the guy that just wrote me my sales writing for one product called the Marketing Machine, I already sold shitload of that. He only wanted $61, and he was a professional, and I paid him $150 as a bonus because he did a super great job. But this chick or this guy that hasn't fucking done any sales writing, she thinks she's the greatest of the greats, which I agree. Now cannot make money in a profession that's writing. She's trying to do real estate investing. She's jumping ships like a monkey, going this and this, trying to figure something out instead of sticking with something and making it happen. And the fucking reason is because she's not willing to work for fucking free. Because her reality was she had all this great skills. What she was fucking missing is marketing, sales, that she could have got just by talking to me and rubbing elbows with me. And I was willing to fucking pay her, or pay him, but greedy. I have no experience, but I want to get $350. What the pros of the pros are making shitload of fucking money, charging $61 for the task. So that's the thing, because the pro understands that working for free and rubbing elbows with me is going to help their fucking wheel of motion of sales, packaging, where she didn't. And that's why she has a book, or he has a book, and they ain't selling shit and they're doing other shit, trying to make a living, where the pro working for free, rubbing elbows with me, learn so much that they're going to make more money. Every person that's ever worked with me as an employee, once they left my area that I actually interact with, they all have fucking better job, better lives, dude, without a doubt. I help them to chase their fucking dreams, dude. I help them not be employees anymore. I help them become entrepreneurs, every single one. And that's a shitty thing to say as a business owner, because you get great people and you encourage them and inspire them to go somewhere and become great. Okay, it sucks, dude, because sometimes it's a disease. I'm like, damn, dude, why do I do this? But then I realized, thanks to my girlfriend, that hey, that's my soul's purpose in life, dude, is to take people and change their fucking life and let them know they have everything they have already inside them with their lacks and disabilities. No matter what the fucking TV says, no matter what other motherfuckers say, you already have it. And the way to get the fuck you want, to get to your soul's purpose, to do your dream work, you gotta work for free. You gotta realize all your audiences, you gotta realize all your lacks, you gotta realize all your strength, and you gotta go to the and work that clay, dude, till you become a badass motherfucker. And at that time, you get to choose who the fuck you want to work with and who the fuck you don't. And that's simple. But the people that go get fucking jobs, or here's the problem, man. Like, I got a lawyer friends, I got a couple of lawyer friends, I got a couple of CPA friends. They graduate college and they want to charge $250 an hour. Dude, I have lawyers that I use now. They're fucking board certified. They write books. They're the top of real estate. They charge $250. How the fuck you just got out of college, you're gonna charge $250, my friend? That doesn't make any fucking sense. So guess what? This guy's not gonna be successful. My friend that just came out of school, he ain't gonna be successful because he wants the same amount of money. The other guy that's been in the field for 25 years, writes books, is the elite of the elite. See, my friend ain't willing to work for free. Same thing as that customer. Thank you so much for buying something from me. I'm not dissing on you. I want to help you out. That's why I reached out to you. I was willing to pay you as what I pay all the other copywriters. They're fucking experts. Why the fuck would I pay you twice or three times when you don't even know how to write fucking copyrights? Just because in your own fucking mind, you think you're the shit. Where's the fucking proof? The proof is when you work for fucking free and you have evidence, that's the proof. And then you could choose who the fuck you want to work with. It doesn't matter what business you're in, dude. For example, when I started my moving company, I give free shit. When I started my coaching, I did free work for 3 fucking years. I picked up dudes off the fucking street. They called me, put them into a hotel, give them food, whatever. Guys called me, fucking ex-criminals hitting me up, say, hey, dude, I lost my shit. I run out there, give them a laptop, give them iPads, out of my own shit. Then the same motherfucker will tell me, hey, man, you didn't give me enough deals. No, motherfucker, you don't know how to take your money and invest it correctly, even when I told you what to do with it. Don't blame me, dude. Don't blame me, man. So the point is, when you deal with people like this, you know what the crummy customers are, you know what great customers are, you know supreme customers, and you know where the best cream is. And that's what I recommend for all people out there that are entrepreneurs. It doesn't matter if you want to be a credit repair person, you want to be a real estate investor, you want to be a photographer, you want to be a personal trainer, you want to be a whatever the fuck you want to be, work for free so you get to know your audience. And at the same time, when you're working for free, you're able to help out so many people. The people that couldn't afford to pay you, all the way to people that are fucking rich. And then you get to decide who the fuck you want to work for. And then you have a profile of success residue. So you don't have to go and beg for fucking money. You say, no, fuck you, dude. I don't want to work with you. No, I don't want to work with you. And here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Since I've been coaching, I've never reached out to anybody and sold any motherfucker. People reach out to me. I've never reached out. I've never cold called you, arm twisted you, nothing, dude. I just give value and it comes right to me, dude. And that's the shit I'm trying to teach you. Same thing with my moving company. Same thing with my real estate brokerage firm. Same thing what I teach my students is you do the free work. You build your profile. You understand the business you're in. You understand your customers. You really understand that where you can snipe a rifle. You know their whys. You know what the fuck they're going to say. All that shit. You know it, dude. And then you do the revolution of fuck you, pay me, and then start charging what the fuck you want, and people will pay you, dude. Okay? Not everybody. Again, for example, with my students, she went from $50 to like $99 to $150 to $200. And then she realized, okay, the $150 is exactly what I want. Where I don't get the crummy customers, but I get the better customers that just book online, they pay their credit cards, they don't have any objections, they're so happy the service they get, and I don't have to deal with all the crummy bullshit, okay? And that's the whole key, ladies and gentlemen, is to work on what you love. If you chase the fucking money like the other customer that I had that is a great writer, but she wanted 3 times more than that professional writer, you're going to be unemployed. You're not going to have any fucking success. You're going to jump from one idea to another idea like a fucking monkey, and you're never going to know the secret of success, which is working for free, working for your shit that you love, helping as many people as you can while you're working for free, and then you transform into the fucking butterfly you are, and you start charging people and helping people that you could only help out because you can't help out everybody. And then you have free shit, like attorneys that do free work for people that don't have money. Like me, I have the YouTube channel where I give free shit. For people that don't have the money, no problem, my friend, I've been there. Get on my YouTube channel, get off your fucking ass, get on my YouTube channel, watch that shit, study that shit, take action. It works. I know because so many people have reached out to me and told me, look, dude, I use your superhero clothing and I make money. Hey, dude, I use this fucking marketing tactic and I made money. So if they can do it, and a refugee like me that cusses, that can't read and write at a 9th grade level can do it, dude, you can do it. It's as simple as losing weight. You see all these people that are fucking fat as hell and they lose weight. It's possible for them, it's possible for you. The only difference between the motherfuckers that do it and the motherfuckers that don't is some of us get off our ass and take action, and the other motherfuckers don't, and we blame everybody else besides our own fucking self, dude. So if you're a fucking loser, point the finger at yourself, it's your own fault. If you're a champ, it's because you did it, you went out there and you worked hard, you grinded 7 days, you sacrificed, and you're willing to work for free. Alright, gang, thank you.